engravings seem to kind of melt away a little bit. You can tell that if there was any unholiness about these symbols, they were very weak at the point that you found them. By this point, they would be completely unusable for any kind of ritual.
Good. Break them apart, Kathos.
Alright. Yeah, Kathos is gonna go in there and crush all the doors.
All right, roll me some strength.
Oops.
Yeah, I rolled it twice by accident, but the first one,
All right,
obviously.
that's for the middle door. You manage to break through the middle door, and the stone crumbles into pieces. Revealing a small 5-foot room. Inside the room are the remains of a human skeleton lying on the ground in pieces.
Yeah, it doesn't look like her other two strength checks worked.
They did not.
Well, that's a little gruesome. Perhaps we should try to find another way.
Something strange catches your eye about the skeleton, though. The skeleton looks rather deformed. There are different pieces in the arms that are much larger than the other. The skull is misshapen, lumpy, juts of bone sticking out in different ways.
So it's
And
like an elephant man skeleton.
it looks horribly unnatural.
What in God's name is this even?
Javier's gonna cast Detect Magic. Just cause why not?
You detect no magic in the room.
Doesn't seem to be of a magical nature.
Um. I mean, like, how could I? Would a heal check even be, useful on that to try and discern what kind of creature it would be?
You would find that nothing like this has ever been covered in any of the medical texts you've read through.
Well, I've never seen anything like this in anything that I've read, so.
Javier's gonna take out one of his potions of Cure Light Wounds and pour it onto the skeleton.
All right. You pour the potion on the skeleton. It wets it. Little bits of it start to kind of erode away. But as you can tell, nothing really seems to happen to it.
Maybe we should try to get these other two stones out of the way.
Okay. You put all of your weight behind a very strong kick forward, and the stone gives way, smashes into the wall, and begins to crumble.
A strong kitty.
Reveal another skeleton, but this one is deformed in a different way. It has a rib cage going all of the way down to its pelvis. Pelvis with stunted leg bones, strewn below it into a very strange flat girth.
Well, that's not normal. That's not normal at all. Okay, I don't think we're going to find anything else here other than another mutilated and poor tortured deformed body. I can't take any more part in desecrating these poor creatures' graves.
I'm still gonna try to open this other one.
You push at the stone. It budges a little bit, but you can't seem to smash it.
Okay, Javier's gonna follow everyone else out then.
Alright. Dominicus is gonna go down here. I found what looks like a small room, guys.
Yep. You come across a room. The tunnel begins to widen into what appears to have once been a small shrine. To the northeast, steps lead up to a platform of gray stone. Sitting atop the platform is an ancient altar, little more than a jagged block of black marble with a shallow concavity on the top of it. This basin is filled with what appears to be very filthy water.
Javier casts weird vibrations, taking a +2 to natural armor.
Dominicus is going to leave, knowing damn good and well that it's probably not a good idea to mess with an evil god's altar. Any cleric would know that. So I'm going to go ahead and share that information.
You don't think we should try to, like,
Nope.
destroy it? Or, like, block it? Or something?
Nope.
Okay.
Without
well.
risking bringing the wrath of the god themselves upon us?
Very well.
I wouldn't even begin to know how to do such a thing.
Maybe we could take some of that purified water and pour it on this altar and see what happens.
You're more than welcome to do that. I'm not doing it.
Okay, Javier's gonna use the empty potion container to go back and collect some of the purified water. And he's gonna put it in that, and he's gonna bring it back and pour it on the altar. Like the purified magical water from the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the empty potion bottle from the potion I just poured on the skeleton, and scoop up that water and then carry it back and pour it on this altar.
Are you pouring it in the water of the altar or on the altar? Whereabout?
In the water of the altar.
Okay.
Dominicus takes a step back.
Alright, you pour the water into the dark, filthy water of the altar. And the water that you poured in seems to gain that same color and darkness.
Ooh.
I told
It
you.
seems to more just add to it.
I'm not even sure I could purify something like that.
I'm gonna back away from it. I don't know. Javier does not know how to feel about this. He's a little freaked out. I feel like we should do something with this, though, guys, because we can't just let it sit here. Like it's under the town. Anything could come out of it or something.
Okay, Dominicus is going to do something very foolish.
Got your
I'm
back, dog.
gonna pray to Saren Ray before I step on this altar. And then I'm going to approach the bowl and cast Purify Drink on it, and purify the water in the bowl. I'm going to touch the edge of the bowl itself, though it says I can do that. I'm not touching the water itself.
Okay. Give me a caster level check.
I fucking knew it. Where is that at again?
Yeah, they did like jack up
Oh, I
the
got it.
character page.
What?
Ooh.
See, I told you this was foolish.
You do not feel that Saren Ray was with you on this. In fact, you can feel the evil emanating from the shrine, overcoming your spell.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Didn't even get any chicken nuggies.
Javier's gonna
Dumb.
step forward again and cast light on the container, like Dominicus just did, but just the light spell instead, because it's like dark and evil,
It
inky
lights up.
looking water, right? So maybe it won't like light. You never know.
It lights up.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, light and purification are two different things.
You never know. Dark, evil, doesn't like light. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm not strong enough to purify that thing yet. I only get a +3 for my purification. I'm not nearly strong enough to purify a god shrine.
However, something interesting does happen as the altar begins to shine light. None of that light seems to go through the water. You can't really see through to the bottom of the basin because the water is so murky. It does not seem to get any brighter.
So about this door in front of me.
Alright. Kathas is going to open the door. Attempt to open door.
Okay, those you push the doors open, and they swing freely. You reveal
It's a temple. We're fucked.
a huge room. It looks like nothing more than an immense underground cathedral. The stone doors stand to either side of the main entrance, but beyond this, the walls are carved with a strange, spiky runes. In the center of the room is a large pool with a ring of polished human skulls balanced on stone spikes arranged in a circle around a deeper midsection. At the far end of the room, a pair of stone stairways lead up to a pulpit on which sits a second pool. This one, triangular and filled with churning, bubbling water, looks almost like translucent lava. Yet the wisps of what look like heat and steam rise from the strange orange liquid of the room. The room itself, excuse me, while the room itself is deathly cold.
Dominicus cast detect demon.
Detect demon.
Level 1 cleric spell, homie. Since presence of a specific type of evil, that of demons. Their servants and of the abyss. If there is any presence of the abyss, their servants, or demons, I should be able to sense it.
Nice.
This.
Gotta know your spells.
You don't detect any demons. Actually, correction. You do detect a demon. You can sense an aura of evil hovering around the upper pool near the steaming liquid.
Yeah, it's obviously
Ah,
Matt Damon.
Matt Demon.
Matt Demon.
Suddenly, you hear a shrill shriek
Rack!
Yeah, I ain't going in there. The
above
thing's
the
gonna have to come out.
pool. A tiny creature reveals itself, screeching at you to get out. Leave now. Intruders upon my sanctuary. You can see her holding a dagger in her hand as she reaches towards her wrists and slits them,
Stop.
dropping blood into the pool.
Hold.
Oh shit.
Dominicus is going to cast protection from evil as on himself as a quick action.
All right, everyone, let's see some initiative. For once, I got a bad initiative. Look at that. All right. Your spell goes off, Dominicus.
What?
Your spell goes off.
Okay.
And as your spell goes off, the blood hits the pool. That will be the end of our surprise round. And as the blood hits the pool, you notice that the steam seems to coalesce into a physical form, one that you're a little familiar with. For near the pool arises a sin spawn.
We're going to die.
Gulp.
Sarah and Ray be with us.
The creature howls aloud with new life, searching around it, looking for anything, and finds in the doorway Kathos. Begins running down the stairs towards Kathos. Makes its way to the door and howls at Kathos. Spittle and dark, fleshy matter flowing from its mouth between the two mandible arms. Dominicus.
Dominicus pulls a pod from under his cloak and taps Kathos on the back, imbuing him with guidance. That is the end of his turn.
Hameko steps to the side, drawing her samisen, and sings another Inspire Courage. Leading us to Kyrie.
Kyrie is going to try and acid splash the whatever the fuck that
18 to touch. Yes, it hits and splashes acid all over the sin spawn.
and I'm done. I'm done.
Javier begins to play his harp, and he says, I need a sign to let me know you're here, 'cause my TV set keeps it all from being clear. I wanna know if things are gonna look up. And he doesn't remember the rest of the song, but that's enough to cast Weird Vibrations. And I'm gonna take the +2 to natural armor.
Alright. Stay in there.
Yeah, that's basically the end of my turn after that.
Okay, very good. The tiny creature above the pool begins making somatic motions, and you can hear the echoes of a spell being cast. Kathos?
Alright. Kathos is going to roar back at the sin spawn and attack it with its claws. Okay, roll twice.
Okay, both hit. The sin spawn screeches and begins swinging madly at Kathos. I think 17 AC, right?
Yep, that means.
Alright. The first claw lands. Second claw misses. And the bite misses.
That critical failure.
It is wonderful. Where's my 20s? Come on. I'm supposed to get all 20s.
Okay. Dominicus is going to push past Kathos and the monster into the room.
Alright, it's going to take an attack of opportunity. It misses with
Regardless,
its bite.
as it swings for Dominicus, it actually recoils because it is a summoned creature and he has protection from evil on. Summoned evil creatures cannot touch me as long as I have this on.
It goes to swing at you, but bounces off of a force field like